Yeah, we're at the track covering the sport of kings. Coming up, classic Triple Crown racing across the Caribbean in Jamaica. Blue Vinyl tries to close out the Triple Crown at Caymanas Park, and the fillies contest the Oaks. While in Barbados, Hurricane Mrs. Gaysmith's colt blows the field away in the Midsummer Classic. And up north, we have stakes wins for the Barbados big men Saffie Joseph Jr. and Patrick Bummel husbands. Let's kick things off in Jamaica.
The 102nd Jamaica Derby had 10 starters after smashing wins in the Guinness and St. Leger. The M&M Racing Stables chestnut colt Blue Vinyl with jockey Radish Roman poised for the Triple Crown. His biggest danger, the exciting filly Atomica, with Dane Dawkins astride looking for revenge after losing her unbeaten tag to Blue Vinyl in last month's St. Leger. There's the field for the 12 furlong run with a purse of just under $50,000. The Triple Crown seeking 8-horse Blue Vinyl on a 3-race winning streak. The big 2-5 favourite for trainer Patrick Lynch. The 6-horse Atomica, the filly, the second favourite at 3-2. Number 3 Morimoto at 8-1 and the 4-horse Brinks at 6-1. The only others with notable betting support. Ace commentator Brian Rickman picks them up early as they pass the stands for the first time.
Atomica gets the position she wants. She leads up from Brinks. Blue Vinyl settled just in behind them in third. Sunny and Chippy is racing off the rail 3 wide. Monsieur Blue against it. Morimoto tucked in between horses. Sunny and Chippy makes ground just about 5 lengths off that lead. Rainsville the Grey comes next, taken off the fractions. The head cornerstone is a further 2 lengths back. Rum Puncher is next, and the last of all, it's Prince Sanjay, probably outclassed as Atomica runs away now toward the final 6 furlongs. Atomica out in front by just about 2 lengths. Making her way now toward the 6. Brinks is chasing 2.5 to 3 lengths back and racing in a second. Blue Vinyl is edging closer as they go past the 6. A gap opens up to Morimoto. Sunny T and Chippy they're stringing out. Rainsville races in behind him. Then Monsieur Blue in the blue colours. The head cornerstone races ahead of Rum Puncher, and Prince Sanjay remains firmly planted at the back. They've left the 5 in the Derby and run toward the half mile. The tempo should now quicken up, and Atomica has the lead. Blue Vinyl has made good progress and is now only a length and a half down as they leave the half mile. A gap of 5 to Brinks looking out of it. So to Morimoto. Rainsville is way behind them with Sunny T and Chippy and the head cornerstone. Prince Sanjay has made some ground. Rum Puncher and Monsieur Blue trail the field, but the leaders have left the 3 and come toward the 5/16th, and Atomica seeks her revenge. She holds the lead. Can Blue Vinyl reel her in? Brinks is surprisingly making late progress, but Atomica is into the lane. She has left the quarter pole behind. Blue Vinyl making hard work of it. Over on the rail, that's Brinks and Atomica. She continues to hold the advantage. Dane Dawkins using the stick in the left hand, and now she begins to drift off a true line. Blue Vinyl has to do more. Brinks is over on the rail. It is Atomica. She has had her revenge. She has turned the tables and proves to be the best 3-year-old in the land. Atomica wins it for the Oak Ridge Farm.
Leading jockey Dane Dawkins just weeks before his 29th birthday, having his best ever season, landing his first derby as the Oak Ridge Farms Atomica restores her winning form. Trainer Garrison Savannah completes back-to-back derby wins after the calculus triumph last year. This one going perfectly to script with some tactical help from US-based retired jockey Emilio Bimbo Rodriguez.
For the last 7 days, we've been riding the race that you just saw today.
For the last 7 days, you've been riding the race every day?
Every day. And thanks to Emilio Bimbo, because he's been coaching the jockey as well.
At the 2.5, I just open up my reins and say, go mommy, this is the final turn. And she give me everything that I asked her for. It feel happy. I don't even know how to say how I feel right now. But the only thing I can say, congrats to the connection. Thanks to even Bimbo, because he gave me a little heads up.
What a fabulous win this for Atomica by 9 1/4 lengths. 6 wins in 7 lifetime starts now. And after She's a Man-Eater's 2017 victory, Atomica becomes only the second filly in the last 14 years to win the Jamaica Derby. Brinks snatching second at 6-1, the favourite Blue Vinyl third. The winning time for the 12 furlong trip, 2 minutes 35 2/5 of a second. Glory for groom Errol Thomas and breeder Carl Samuda. And what about the owner, Don Webby? His biggest moment in racing could not have been more timely. His dad, Don Webby Sr., founder of the owners group Oak Ridge Farms, died Tuesday at the age of 87. just 4 days before the Derby.
While he was in his hospital bed, he asked me the question, how is Atomica? He said she's going to do it for you. Well, Daddy, we did it.
Atomica, by the way, would have skipped the Oaks to go for the more prestigious Derby, and without her, the job made easier for this bunch of fillies contesting Sunday's Oaks the day after the Derby. And there was no stopping the Robert Pearson-trained favourite, Or Angel, who grabbed the lead, leaving the far turn en route to giving 22-year-old jockey Ryan Lewis back-to-back Oaks wins.
Our Angel has that lead. Golden Wattle now begins to renew the challenge. Silent Mission is left back over against the rail. Sunset Silhouette in the white sleeves in the center with Fly Messenger Fly, but it is Our Angel on the lead. Golden Wattle trying to close under the left-hand stick, but Our Angel looks strong. It is Our Angel in the Oaks beginning to open up over Golden Wattle running in second. Sunset Silhouette now trying to deny her second, but Our Angel will win the 83rd running of the Oaks.
Or Angel on a canter by 5. Lewis, who won last year's Oaks aboard She's a Wonder, does the 10 Furlong Fillies Classic again, this time for trainer Robert Pearson and owners and breeders Racing Associates 2 and groom Cleve Walters. Or Angel, the 2-1 favourite, makes it look easy for her third win in 12 lifetime starts, chased by Sunset Silhouette, another 2-1 bet, closing for second. The winning time for the 10 Furlong trip, 2:11 1/5.
To Barbados now, where the big feature was the Midsummer Classic at the Garrison Savannah. The Guineas winning colt Hurricane looking to stay on course for the Triple Crown. His rivals in this second leg, stablemates who chased him home in the Guineas in May, Jaguar and the filly Pussycat.
12 horses going 9 furlongs for a purse of US $20,000, parading under overcast skies and in front of the expectant fans at the Garrison Savannah. Could there be another Triple Crown winner in the making this year, like there was with People's Champ in 2021? Mrs. Gaysmith's Triple Crown seeking 6-horse Hurricane, the massive 4-5 favourite as the Guinness winner, with Antonia Bishop aboard. For trainer Eddie Walcott Jr., the 4-horse Pussycat, the Guinness third placer is at 8-1, 5-1 for number 10 Jaguar, who was second in the Guinness. Number 8 and 9 Afternoon Delight and Aries both at 8-1. Picking up mid-race with Dean Springer on commentary, top jockey Ricky Walcott in red and yellow silks aboard Afternoon Delight, having led the first half of the race, fades as the field closes in for the big slices of the midsummer pie.
They head up the hill back to where they started, and the leader is Afternoon Delight, being pressed now and passed by Princess Julia, who swoops through and picks it up. It is Princess Julia from Mikal. Jaguar running through the field as well. One circling on the outside is Bobcat also there. It's Capra Cat as they come inside the quarter pole. And it's now Mikal who swoops through and picks it up from on the inside. Princess Julia. Hurricane has circled them all and opens up by 3. And there are no more turns. And Hurricane has no challengers at this point. He's under a right-hand drive and dashing clear. On the inside, Mikal staying off a second. But it's all over bar the shouting. You can sing this field a lullaby. They're being put to bed.
2 legs of the Triple Crown now and no change in the celebrating party. Owner Mrs. Gaysmith's colt Hurricane, trainer Eddie Walcott Jr., his wife, the Soca Queen Alison Hines, in the party as well. Jockey Antonia Bishop in the saddle. The 4-5 favourite Hurricane wins by 4 1/4 lengths, a bigger margin than his Guinness triumph 3 months earlier. Mikal at 27-1 battles on for second with 15-1 bet. Bobcat third. 1:58 even the winning time for the 9 furlong trip for groom Arnold Morris. We'll find out on September 3, Derby Day, if Hurricane will make it back-to-back Barbados Triple Crown wins after People's Champ last year.
Now, before People's Champ's Triple Crown win last year, the last Triple Crown winner in Barbados would have been Are You Talking to Me back in 2009, trained of course by Saffie Joseph Jr., who has since gone on to be a multiple champion trainer at Florida's Gulfstream Park. He's currently top 10 in all of the USA, with a stakes earnings for horses in 2022 of over $6.1 million US, propelled by 13 stakes wins already this year.
Saffie's latest big win, Saturday's West Virginia Derby at Mountaineer Park. His Belmont Stakes third placer and Preakness fifth place finisher, Skippy Longstocking, the 4th choice in the betting for this $500,000 event, but surging like a winner on the outside here. coming off the final bend with Eddie Gonzalez riding.
As they run to the quarter pole now, and Skippy Longstocking on the outside has gone up to take the lead. Skippy Longstocking on the inside is We the People. Simplification's about 5 lengths farther back. They come down to the furlong pole. Skippy Longstocking gets about a half length in front of We the People, and they're clear of Simplification. Skippy Longstocking is going to prevail in the West Virginia Derby.
So the Triple Crown outing's a little too much for this colt, but Skippy Longstocking at 7-2 topples the favourite We the People to win the West Virginia Derby by a length and a half, stopping the clock at 148.11 for 9 furlongs for Saffie Joseph's 62nd career stakes win in North America.
And finally to Canada, where the Barbadian riding ace Patrick Husbands landed his 5th stakes win of the Woodbine season in Toronto, and it was a trademarked, spectacular, come-from-behind show by the 49-year-old.
The Ontario Colleen Stakes on turf over a mile on Saturday. Husbands aboard the 3-year-old filly Super Hoity-Toity, coming off a Celine Stakes win in July, but not favoured to win here as a 4-1 bet, and heading to the 8th pole, appeared beaten here in about 6th spot in traffic until Husbands uncorks the magic.
Vergara ranges up to Lady Where's the Ring. They share it, and now Amazing Queen down the outside, finishing really strongly. Vergara's gone to the front. On the inside, Lady Where's the Ring trying to come through as Super Hoity-Toity late. Out in front, Vergara, Lady Where's the Ring, and now Super Hoity-Toity blazing home on the outside. Vergara and Super Hoity-Toity. Super Hoity-Toity at the wire.
Super Hoity-Toity benefits from the experience and skill of Patrick Husbands, who has now won 4 of the last 6 Ontario Colleen Stakes, all for champion trainer Mark Cassie. The filly scores by a head and clocks 134.01 for the 1 mile trip.
Our Caribbean statistical update now before we go. Since our last show last week, we have seen as many as 68 wins for Caribbean racing men in the USA and Canada, including the 16-year-old Barbadian Slade Jones, son of Jono Jones, grandson of the legend Charlie Jones. 3 wins for him at Woodbine, and there was a Wednesday night stakes win at Assiniboia Downs for the Barbadian Antonio Whitehall. We've been at the track, covering top stories and exciting races in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.